Well, first of all, we have two founders with a great vision on football and on how to develop football. So that's Mr. Helmut Hack, the investor. He's the sole owner of this place. And the president we have here, who is actually the builder and the creator of all the pitches and all the building. Now, because of these two inspirers, we were able to, with a full team, come to this result and come to a big vision, which we call the holistic system, where we train boys educational wise, so they go to school, all of them. Football wise, of course, because otherwise it would be stupid to be here. And we try to train them mentally as well. I think it's one of the ways, yes, because when you give them education at the site, and when you have them full time here, you can train 2 times a day, different trainings, not to overdo things with them, and that makes them more trained, more competitive, more strong on a pitch. Yes, so I think it's a successful way of doing things. Yes, we have some players who are playing actually in Europe, but this year we had a big move. A big movement in the whole organization. We have a new partner now, which is Red and Gold, which you can see on the panel, and that's a joint venture of FC Bayern München and Los Angeles FC. So they are investing in grassroots and overall talent making all over the world. They call it globalization. So this will push us even more further in the process of putting the boys to a higher level. That's why we wear this T-shirt, Football for a Better Future.
What is unique about Gambinos?
Unique about Gambinos, for me, it's the family factor that we have and the values that we hold high. It's all about discipline, respect, and most of all, trying to be a professional and act as a professional.
What does it take to keep all these young kids, manage them, train them as far as football is concerned, and also life outside this football pitch?
A good staff, a really good staff, and I cannot thank them enough. They're all trying their level best. They're proud of what they are doing, and that's the success of this academy, that they're all putting in so much effort. Yeah.
Looking at this place, the infrastructure is absolutely very good. The playing turf is absolutely top quality, and the way it is going, it's like Gambinos is absolutely on the right track to get to the level of getting the best players out of this academy to play for top clubs in Europe. Today we've seen absolutely wonderful football from these youngsters at such an age. And when it comes to Africa, under 17 and under 20, having players who fits the age problem, what does it take for Gambinos to put in place the foundations to ensure that whenever it comes to age categories for selection under 17 or under 20, Gambia can look up to Gambinos and say, okay, let's get there. They have some of the right players who falls within the right age.
Well, the thing is, it's a long process. When you take them that young, it's a long process. And a lot of teams just don't have that time, I think. It's a big investment as well. An investment in time, in money, all of these things. But I think it's the only way. And the reason why we came to Gambia is because it's a small country. You have so many opportunities. I'm from Belgium, it's a small country too. All these kids are living in same areas, very close to each other. So a good competition between them would be very possible, and then you create even higher talent if the best play against the best. So that's a bit, it's just long term, and that's maybe why it's so difficult to get it off the ground, because we know, like the boys you saw play today, it will take us like 4 or 5 years to get them somewhere. So that's long-term thinking. Yeah.
Talk us about the partnership with Bayern, Red Bull, and the Los Angeles. Because, well, it's what one can say. Bayern are not partnering an academy in Africa, but they've chosen to partner with Gambinos, and this is something big for Gambinos and Gambian football. Talk us through that partnership.
Well, it's big for Gambia. Point. They could have been to Nigeria, Senegal. These are the big football countries, but it's actually the Gambia who won them over, because it's a peaceful country. The people are actually very kind. There's no political issues, and the talent is there. Because when you look at it, it's just Gambia seems small, but there's a lot of opportunities, and this is what they saw. This is really what they saw, and then they saw the quality as well.